Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. And on this episode, I'm going to be talking about four things that I need to change on my Jeep YJ. So, first thing I want to change, and this is probably the most annoying thing, and I know they changed it after I think it was 1994 on the YJs, and that is the internal slave cylinder. Now, I've already had to change mine once because it was leaking pretty badly. I don't know if it was original or not, but it was leaking pretty badly. And it's if you, for you guys who don't know, the internal slave cylinder is actually located inside the bell housing of your transmission. So unlike a I don't know, there's lots of cars that have the external ones. Most of them do actually. You just unbolt it with 2 3 bolts and then you put a new one in. However, with the internal slave cylinder, you have to pull off the whole transmission just to replace it, which is very very annoying to me. So that would be most definitely number one. And for number two, I would have to say the leaf springs. I have to change the leaf spring, or at least I want to, because the ride quality is just, it's very bumpy and it's very stiff. I want to go with a coil spring that will give it just a much better ride all the way around. And yeah, it's just going to feel a lot better. The leaf springs, they're super stiff and they don't have much flex to them. So if you want to do some hardcore rock crawling or anything, leaf springs could have some flex to them if you go with like the waggy springs or whatever and you set it up right. But for me at that point, I might as well just go coil. Just because coil springs are, they're softer. It's a better ride quality over bumps and everything, and you will get a ton of flex on them. So I want to do that for sure for my Jeep one day when I have the time. And for number three, I would say the third thing that I really need to change about my Jeep YJ is the windows. The plastic windows, oh, they get sun faded and you can almost not even see through them. I know some people polish them and you can do that, but I could also get some new set, which is something that I need to do because I do not want to get the hard top. I just sold my hard doors, and I love the soft top. I love everything about it. In the summertime, I just unzip my windows and they're off. It's pretty easy. So the third thing would have to be the windows. So buying them actually pretty new. I think they're fairly cheap. So that's something that I need to do. That would be number three. And number four, I would have to say, is the rear drum brakes. It's not such a big deal, but now that I have the 37s on there, I have to get disc brakes because my brakes are not the best with these big tires. They're very big, they're very bulky, and yeah, I need more braking power. I know I said that I needed. There's four things that I wanted to change about this, but there's probably, I'm sure, a lot more, but I'd say number five, and this should be probably number two, or actually number one. I would say axles because I am running 37-inch tires on stock axles. That's a Dana 30 up front and Dana 35 rear, and those axles are just not meant for these tires and the wheeling that I want to do. Hence why, my videos are pretty light wheeling because I'm trying to take it easy, considering that's like one of the most expensive parts that I need to change on the Wrangler. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. It's a quick short one, and I know there's a decent amount of YJ enthusiasts out there like myself. I love all Wranglers, of course, but the YJ stands out to me because it's the oddball, which is what I like. I like the underdog, the oddball, the ones that people usually don't like is what I like. And that just so happens to be the YJ. And I just was lucky enough to get my hands on one for as cheap as I did. I think it was $2,400 at the time, which is fairly cheap considering that it did have the rusted frame and stuff, which I did do a patch. Anyway, um, I love the YJs. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. YJ Life. See you on the next one.